So me and a friend of mine made every villager fly in Minecraft. Yes, these annoying mobs can also fly now. Did we need this? Nah, but it is funny as hell, I tell you that. I did this because villages were just too boring for me. Let me explain what I mean by that. For years, villages have been the same, spawning in deserts, plains, taigas, savannas, and the snowy cold biomes. To make it more interesting, Mojang added Raid Shadow Legends. No, not that. They added raids. First, you get harassed by these angry looking people, and the next time you want to trade some things as your friendly neighborhood Steve, they're back at it again. This time with a scary looking cow. But this was still too boring for me. The villages are still in the same places. So I made an underground village in a previous video, which was intended to be an ant farm, but yeah, it looks more like Fallout Shelter. They've settled on the surface. They've settled underground. Now, which other option do we have to place a village? This is the feature we've all been waiting for. So, what is a day in the life of a flying villager? Well, as usual, they first begin to work, which kinda turned into this. They are not really great at it now they're flying. It's a bit slower, but they will get the job done at some point. After they are done working, they like to gather and catch up with each other in the middle of the village, which you can now say is on top of the middle. This looks so much better. At some point, it's becoming a little too dark for them, so they will head back to their houses to sleep. And yes, this is way more fun to see a village fly away from a group of zombies.
No! God! No!
Now, let's say you want to make an iron farm, or even a trading station back at your base. Usually, you'll use minecarts or boats to transport some villagers. Well, I don't like that. Nobody likes that. It's way too slow, just not fun to do. So, we changed that. You can turn them into balloons. Yes, this is genius. This feature has made transporting villagers easier. And I mean a whole lot easier. Take for instance a ravine that's in your way. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. You just parkour to the other side. As simple as that. Can you only transport one villager at a time in a boat? How about 20 balloons? I'm like a Disneyland employee trying to sell those. Do you want to check something out on your way back, but don't want them to wander off? Well, just do this. I'm sure they will be fine. Did one of them end up in a place where it would take an hour to get him out of there? Well, just use an elytra and fly him out of there. These new overpowered villagers need a respectable place to live in, where they just can fly around as much as they would like. We just have to figure out a logical way to let houses fly. Welcome to my very professional board of explanation, aka Paint. I don't know why, but a lot of people love to have something like a house and put it on a flying island. Great idea, but not very realistic, not gonna lie. The same with putting houses on clouds. Very fun to see, but a little harder to explain. And then the one I think we're gonna make, you just take a house, set the roof on fire, and strap it to a balloon. Simple and realistic. Let's build this village. Okay, it took me 1.5 hours, but it was definitely worth it. It looks so amazing already from down here. I will give you guys a little rundown of the place. Here we have 2 farms, which of course produces the food for the village. The food storage over here, because most villages have hay bales all over the place. A leatherwork area to keep them busy. Also a little library to hopefully make them smarter this way. But as of now, they are still a little underdeveloped. The blacksmith with apparently 3 people working here. Also, I don't really think this is how it works. This house is for the smelter. Well, yep, he just stays here most of the time. Here's the smallest house we have. And I think this is the largest building. Lastly, the water well, of course. Because they thought we're not going up there without any water. Let's bring the whole water tank with us. This is also the first time that I test this out. So I don't know if villagers will fall down. But looking at this, I don't think they do. So I think it works pretty well as a village. Said it too soon. I've noticed a little problem in the design. They tried to get into the balloon. Oh god. Well, I guess you can also make a house out of this. Yes, it works. They go to their beds when it's becoming darker. That's great. One important thing we still have to test are raids, cause I'm curious if they can even spawn anywhere. Or that they maybe just spawn all the way down there. I don't know. Let's test it out. First we need to spawn a captain so we get the bad omen. Oh, there he is. We only need to kill him to get the bad omen effect. Yes, we have it. We have it. Now back to the village. We just have to get in range of the village to begin the raid. Why am I even flying when I can use rockets? Oh, yeah, okay, a raid. So it detects as a village. And as usual, they use the bell. Okay, the raid has begun. I hear them somewhere. Somewhere. Wait, what? Raid victory? Wait. It's a victory? They're already... Nothing happened. Nothing happened and they're doing fireworks. And that was it. They're not down here or something. No. They didn't spawn here. Wait, what just happened? Okay, we go again. We try it one more time. And... yeah, okay, the raid started again. he's not having it. Just hiding the balloons. Raid victory. No! And they're using fireworks again. They're celebrating when nothing happened. Okay, but that's even better. The whole village is raid proof. Nobody can attack them. So this is like the safest village in Minecraft. That's pretty nice. Okay, just to test this one more time, because I don't think there's any like 5x5 clear area for the raid to spawn. We just clear out a 5x5 area on top of this balloon to hopefully let the raid spawn up here. We go again, spawning them in, get the bad omen effect, fly back up. Raid is starting. It should be on that balloon. Yeah? No? Yeah? No. No. Well, that didn't work. I guess that's because the first raid has to begin like 64 blocks from the center of the village. So because that radius is so high, they can't even spawn. So even if you have bad omen and want to train some things with them, it doesn't matter. So I guess you can make a sky village yourself. You don't even need a plugin for this. You can just have normal villages and bridges between the houses. And that way it's safe from raids. I think that's a really cool project to work on. I hope you like this video, cause I want to come up with some more custom Minecraft plugins. But for now, I wish you all a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.